Welcome back to this channel, guys. Today we're going to be making chocolate cupcakes. Sorry if you didn't support this Liverpool team, because I support it and we're going to use it for it. So what do you want to get started off with?
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is put a cupcake in each of these moulds in the baking tray.
Okay. There's quite a lot of these.
Now, you've got 24 in there and we're only using 12 today, so just be very careful when you take them out. We don't need these yet because they're for the top of the cake, so you can leave them there. Just be really careful when you take them out. One in each, make sure it's just one you're using.
So go wrong. Is this 24 we've got?
We've got 24 in total, but we're only using 12 today.
Okay.
Okay.
Put them on.
So we're going to put this on the side because we don't need this just yet. We've set our oven to 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4 if you've got gas. So in a mixing bowl, cream the butter or margarine, which we've done 150 grams of margarine.
Yes.
So if you tip that into your mixing bowl, do you want to put that in the sink? So we need to cream together this margarine with the sugar, which we've got 150 grams of caster sugar.
And be careful you don't knock it off.
Pop that in the sink. Yeah, I'll do it. Now you need to mix together the sugar and the margarine. It can be quite hard, you need to use some muscles.
Remember to like and subscribe too.
Would you like me to?
Yeah, you can have a go.
Do you want me to have a go? Get it moving. So the best thing to do with this, guys, is use the back of your spoon, because that helps soften your margarine, which then helps the sugar and the margarine mix together.
Is that butter?
Yeah.
Why do you call it?
Well, the difference, we normally have butter, don't we, Hugo?
Yeah.
But the difference with margarine is it's a little bit softer, so we can use it for cooking with. We could have used butter.
Cooking? What do you mean you're cooking?
Well, we're baking, aren't we?
Nah, you're cooking about
So, see how it's coming together a bit better now?
Thank you for watching,
Because
guys.
we're using the back of the spoon to mix in.
Right.
Yeah, you want to keep going with that? We're using the back of the spoon to mix in the sugar and the margarine.
This is like the bottom bit. I mean, like the bit where you. Not bit.
And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to get a bowl for the egg.
No. to get 100 subscribers for this video, guys.
Well done, Hugo. Right, now, we'll just put that out of the way for a second.
If you subscribe, you're a legend.
Here we have an empty bowl and 3 eggs. So, if you don't mind cracking the eggs into the bowl, please, Hugo.
What, should I crack it like that?
Yeah. And use your fingers to separate in the bowl. There's one.
Try and make sure there's no shell in it.
Yeah, make sure there's no shell in it, and more importantly, always keep your workplace clean and tidy. We've got raw egg on the worktop. We need to clean that afterwards, don't we? Because we don't want anyone getting holy tummies. Okay. Want to just give your hands a quick rinse, Hugo?
Okay.
Just get that little bit of shell out there. That can happen. It's no problem. You just pick it out with your nail or your finger. You don't want any crunchy bits in the cake. Although, it depends how much you like a bit of crunch in your cake. Okay, if you want to get a fork out of the drawer, please, Hugo.
And we want to get to 50 likes and we want to get to 100 subscribers this video.
Okay, you want to use your fork to whisk the eggs so they're all mixed in. Would you like me to show you just a quick, easy trick, Hugo? And then you can show your followers. If you just, I was trying to angle it so you can see.
My fans.
The fans. So the way to whisk it is in circular motions, like that. Nice, light and fluffy. You don't need to be aggressive. Yeah, you carry on doing that. I'll let the dog back in.
Remember to do it with an adult. Unless you're about 18. Oh yeah, and a big shout out to Freddie Taylor.
Right, is that all mixed up, Hugo?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's little things in it.
Yeah, that's just part of the egg. Eggs are so good.
He's the best friend ever, Freddie Taylor.
Full of protein. Right. Just not too many. Okay, so what we need to do now is gradually we need to mix. So you've got your butter and your margarine.
Yeah.
Sorry, your margarine and your sugar, or butter and sugar. I think Hugo said about the butter versus margarine. We usually eat butter, but the reason why we're using margarine is because it's easier to mix.
Is
And
this
it's
butter?
cheaper for cakes. Yeah, it's similar. So we've got to gradually mix this egg mix now that Hugo's just whisked up into the butter and sugar. So I will slowly pour some in, just a little bit. Now if you'd like to mix it, Hugo, and you'll see the more you put in, the easier it will start to mix. And remember to get it all off the sides of your bowl. You go like, that's it. Like this, I'll show you, I'll get it off the side for you. Okay, keep mixing. And as you're mixing, I'll start pouring a little bit more in. This video will be done in a couple of couple of parts because once they're in the oven, we have to wait then, don't we, for them to cool. Well, to cook and cool, should I say.
Hey, cook! Stop saying cooking. Cook. Don't cook, guys.
A little bit more now. Remember to keep wiping your work surface.
You're not wiping it now.
No one wants. Hang on. No one wants to come along and make their morning toast on a load of slimy egg.
Or crumpets.
Or
cereal.
Keep mixing that in. Get all the bits at the side as well.
Comment down below, guys. What breakfast do you have?
Oh yes, that's a good idea.
And have a good 1st of February day.
And just have a little look at that now. Thanks, Hugo. I'll just get the bits. Sometimes you just need an adult to help you. Just do a few little bits around the edges. See how we've got a lot of clumped up here? So I'm just going to tap that on the side of the bowl. And then, yeah, do you want to mix that in? I don't suggest licking the bowl at this point because it might have a poorly tummy and it probably wouldn't taste very nice.
And then it will look like this once you've done most of it. Like that.
Okay. Alright, thank you, Hugo. So we're just going to put this on the side for a second.
It looks a bit like pancakes.
A bit like pancake mix. So in this bowl, you can see, we have self-raising flour, and that's about 130 grams of self-raising flour. We also have cocoa powder, about 20 grams, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt in there. We don't need to worry about mixing it because this is where the magic happens. And even better, once the magic happens, this is where you get to lick the bowl. So if you just want to hold that there, Hugo. And what I'm going to do, to be very careful with this because we want to sift all this powder, all this flour, cocoa powder, everything else, in through this little sieve. Because what that does is it gets rid of all the big chunks. If you've got chunks, it's not going to make your cake very nice. Potentially might not make it rise. So we're going to pop all that in there. And it's really important we get it all in the sieve. And then Hugo is going to, as you can see, he's very used to making cakes, sift the flour into the bowl. And then everything that comes out of the sieve is fine and chunk and lump free.
Like a full cake.
The cocoa powder always takes a bit longer to sift, so just be patient. The other good potential way of doing this now is, as you can see, Hugo's just got a little bit left now, so rather than whacking it too hard in case it all falls out the top, what we can do, that's it Hugo, just pop that in there, is get our hand and just lightly tap it, and that stops. Do you want to do that? And that stops the big chunks from flying out, because it is frustrating when they don't go in, but it's fine. We can sort it out, no problem.
Then this is what it will look like once you've poured most of it in. You just have the cocoa powder.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the back of a little teaspoon and just crush it down at an angle. So now should be complete. You will get a couple of little tiny grains, but don't worry about that as long as you've got the majority of it in. Okay, so this is where the magic happens, isn't it, Hugo? What we need to do is this floury, chocolate powdery mixture. Half of this needs to go into our butter and sugar mixture, an egg. So if you can perhaps make a line through it, through the half of it with your spoon. If you make a line through it, and then if you knock that half of the bowl into your butter, it doesn't have to be exact, as long as roughly half goes in. Just we do one half first and then the other half after. Now the reason why we do it like this, and not everyone does cakes like this, it was my mum that taught me this. This is where the magic happens, I always say to Hugo, because this is the key bit to not get any air in your cake. If you get air in your cake, it doesn't taste as nice and it doesn't rise as good. I'm thinking, although I'm not a baker, I'm not a chef, just this is what I've always done. So it could be right, could be wrong, but in my head it works. So that's what we're going with, aren't we, Hugo?
Yeah. Trying to hit 100 subscribers in this video and 50 likes, aren't we?
Okay, the other bit can be put in later, we don't have to be exact, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so now, as you can see, you've got a bit of a mixture now of everything in there. Now this is where, when I say where the magic happens, we have to fold the mixture, fold the floury chocolate powder in with the butter, sugar and egg. Now the way we do that, and this is really crucial so we don't get any air in it, is we go, I don't know if you can see this, we go around and then we do 2 lines in the middle. We go around and 2 lines in the middle. And as you're doing that, patience is the key here. Don't get frustrated because it's not mixed in properly. Would you like to carry on, Hugo? As you're doing that, you'll slowly see all the mixture, all the chocolatey mixture and butter and everything else mixing together.
Is that the magic?
So round and then 2 lines through the middle. Yeah. Round and 2 lines through the middle. And patience is key with this one. Let's just move the dog out of the way. No need to rush.
Kind of look like some Ferrero Rocher. Remember, like I said earlier, to drop your breakfast, your favourite breakfast in the comments.
Okay, would you like to do the other half now, Hugo? Okay. Do you want me to hold the bowl or did you like to?
Please can you hold it?
Okay.
Scoop all of it out now.
All that last little bits from the side. Okay. Now, as I showed you before, this is where it starts getting a bit thicker now, which is absolutely fine. That's how we want it to be. And you'll see it starts to resemble a little bit more like an edible consistency rather than a bit of a slush. I'm just going to take this from Hugo for a minute just to get it all mixed in well, because obviously always good to have a grown-up to help. When you're a grown-up Hugo, you'll be potentially showing the children how to do this.
To be a footballer.
Even footballers need to eat, don't they?
Yeah, but not really. They don't want to eat too much unhealthy stuff.
No, it's all in good balance, isn't it?
I guess they would eat like they would eat most healthy stuff in their career. Mostly healthy. Look like you want to lick that ball so hard.
Now we're just making sure everything is mixed in. We don't want, your arm hurts after a while. Do you want to carry on, Hugo?
This is what it will look like.
We don't want anything to not be mixed in. Remember, round, 2 strokes in the middle. Hugo, round the bowl, 2 strokes in the middle. That's it. Okay, are you happy with that, Hugo?
Yep.
Right, so this is where we get, we'll use that because that was only used for the flour. 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, whichever you'd prefer. And you're getting your, I'll show you this. You're getting your tray with your cupcake holders in. And then you've got to do this quick. I'll just show you one, just so we can see how to do it. Now, good heaped teaspoon. If it drips, go quick. When you put it in, use your other spoon to scrape it off. That's one.
And if it...
Would you like to carry on doing that, Hugo? I'll get out your way.
You might be thinking it's not a lot, but when it goes in the oven, it gets bigger and bigger.
It certainly does. And don't worry if it drips a little bit. Try and do your best to keep it in the cupcake holder, but you know, it's not the end of the world, is it?
If it drips like a lot, just maybe
you can just
get
scrape
a bit.
it off, can't you? So into the next one now. Now, I think sometimes it's a question of have I got enough in each cupcake holder, isn't it, Hugo? Yeah. So what I'd say, the best thing to do is do 1 heaped teaspoon in each one, and then keep going, repeat that until all your mixture is gone and it's all even in your cupcake holders.
I sometimes do this so it doesn't spill. Pour it over like that so it will spill on the spoon. So you'll be noticing little bits of will be going and they'll be like it will be going, but at least 3 scoops will probably be barely any left of each.
You happy doing that, or would you like me to do some for you?
I'll do it.
Okie dokie. Here you
Sorry
go.
guys, that's just my brother.
Now, you got these cupcake holders. When was it? When did you get these Liverpool cupcake holders?
Maybe like 19th, I think, of December.
Yeah. And you got some for your friend for his birthday, didn't you? Because we all love to bake.
I've got in a picture. And it came with a cup, Liverpool cup, and it came with a Liverpool pen. Sorry if you don't support.
You can do it with any cupcake holders, can't you? Whether it's just plain ones, coloured ones, football ones, or...
So if you supported United Everton, you would have to. You would probably have one of these. I apologise if you don't support Liverpool.
You might not like football. You might like another sport, mightn't you? You might not like sports at all. Whatever you fancy, doesn't matter. Now, just a little reminder, guys, we have preheated the oven before we started. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Hugo might want to pop that in his notes. We've preheated the oven. Oh, I think I did mention it. It's important to preheat your oven before you start, because then once you're ready, it goes straight in to a nice hot oven. Because you don't want to be waiting when there's cakes to be...
That kind of looked like the cake, this bit.
Cakes to be eaten.
Yeah, I've already done that.
I'm just going to scrape this mixture down for you. We've got quite a lot here, haven't we? You're doing well.
It's better to have more than less.
Yeah.
And also, sorry for making you comment again, but if comment your name down, and in the next video I can maybe mention it. Right. Did you say that's good for one more?
Yeah, keep going until all the mixture's gone.
Yeah, I meant like...
Oh, yeah. Don't pile them too high, but it should do you enough. And once it bakes, if it goes big, it goes big. You get one big chunky cupcake, don't you?
Yeah.
Some more in the middle that needs it, doesn't it? These few here. These on the end, these two here. I've got enough in that one.
can put some water there. If you have like a bit more, maybe look at the ones that don't have as much in and then put them in.
Mm-hmm. And what are you thinking for the topping? Are we thinking chocolate buttercream for the top?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we can do that in our next video once the cakes have cooled, which will be after football, won't it, Hugo? Because your brother's got a football match today.
Do you want to do it in little bits like the video?
We'll have to, yeah, because the cakes are going to take...
or we do multiple videos.
The cakes are going to take 25 to 30 minutes to cook. Then we've got to go to football. So whilst they're cooling, we'll be at football, won't we? Is that it? Are we happy?
Yeah.
With... I'll just scrape that little last... Do you want to just hold that for a second? I'll just scrape this little... The last little dregs now. Into here.
Thanks for watching this video too, because it does mean a lot.
Right, so now Hugo's got the good bit now. He gets to choose if he wants to lick the spoon or the bowl or everything. Do you want to hold the bowl? Very nice. Right.
This is the best bit.
So, 12 cupcakes all ready to go in a preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And then once they're done, we're going to take them out. We're going to put them on a wired rack to cool down. And once they're cool, we'll show you our next step later. Hugo, would you like to say goodbye?
Are we going to do it in chunks?
Yeah, do you want to say goodbye?
Okay.
Thank
you for watching, guys. Hope you have a really good first day of February, and see you later.
Alexa, time me 25 minutes.